All right, that works. What is life up? 2% chance of raising max HP by 2% at the end of a battle. All right, that's goated. I wish we had gotten it even sooner. I mean, 2% is so small, but like the fact that it isn't just like raises HP by like 10 points, but is a percentage-based thing is insane. So like what's 2% of 1500 even? 10% of 1500 is 150, right? So then it would be like 2/10 of 150, so it'd be like what, plus 30? Right? It'd be a fifth of 150, and a fifth of 150 is like 25? No, it'd be 30. 30, 60, 90, 120, yeah. So if you get that 2% chance, Leia will get like a permanent plus 30 max HP, and then like the percentage gets even better the more it hits, or not the chance to get it. It's always a 2% chance to get it, presumably. But like every time your HP goes up by that 30, it means the next time it happens, it'll go up by like 1 or 2 more. Not to mention if we just get her more HP from the Lilium Orb as well. That's crazy. That's insane. I want all of these things to stop saying new. There we go. Soaring through the skies, that's our main mission. Jet black feathers, bunch of to be continued. Pink emerald, I think, is a very late game item. I'm pretty sure I remember where to get that from, and it is quite a ways away. Quite a ways away. Any of these mention mystic arts? Now that Jude has his thing, we're gonna try and mystic art now that we have the arcane art. I don't remember. I think you just have to get the arcane art in Xillia, which we just did, and then you can start doing mystic arts in Overlimit, but it might be, you might unlock mystic arts at a certain point in the story. I don't remember, but I think it's just a matter of having the arcane art. We'll see next time I get into an Overlimit.
Careful. Word of our altercation in the capital may have preceded us.
How was your audience with the king?
I'm sorry, we'll have to talk later. Can we depart right away?
Well, I guess that's possible. You in some kind of hurry?
Yeah! The king's men are hot on her!
No need to rush off.
Alvin?
They're on a wild goose chase in the mountains right about now.
You threw them off our scent? Is this some kind of peace offering?
What? It's only natural I helped you. We're friends, aren't we? Come on, you don't believe me? I know you've put your trust in me before. Would it kill you to give me another shot?
I guess not.
Atta boy.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you're safe.
Thanks. You almost sound sincere.
If nothing else, it seems that Alvin has bought us some time.
I'd ask what's going on, but I don't think I want to know.
He's so smart. Jurgen is like one of the smartest Tales of NPCs of all time, bro.
You people sure have a lot of drama in your lives. I'll be in front of the wyverns. Come see me when you're ready to fly.
It's finally time.
Yeah, we should be getting Defend
We'll
Mod
saddle
today.
up as soon as we're ready.
Trying to remember, is there anything other than... We might get in Defend Mod today. We should do a sweep for side quests. Ah, Karla again. This first.
Wait, hold up.
Still having doubts about me, huh? It looks like you're not the only one. Fine, fine. Remember the first time the three of us went to Niakara, and I went off by myself?
The time that I came out of my shrine and Jude was the only one there?
That's the one. I was off meeting with Wingle.
So you had a secret arrangement with them to hand Milla over if she became a problem.
How could you? Stabbing Milla and Jude in the back like that?
Hold it. Yeah, I was working a few different angles back then, but this time I was just using that to our advantage. You know, the only reason we were given permission to use the Wyverns is because I arranged that with them ahead of time.
Wait, so when you betrayed us in front of Gaius,
Yep. If I hadn't pretended to betray you there, they never would have let us ride the Wyverns. That's why I lied and told them you ran in the opposite direction of Shandu.
I want to believe you, but I can't. Not yet.
That reminds me. That Pressa woman we met at Kijara Sea Falls. It seemed like you already knew her.
What do you want to know?
Who is she, really? How can we trust you if you keep hiding information from us?
Hey, all right, calm down. No need to get snappy.
Do you even know what you're putting us through?
I met her when I was working for Rashigal's intelligence service. At the time, she was an Azul secret agent working undercover in Fenmont.
And?
After that, we became more personally involved. You probably don't want to know the specifics.
Okay, I believe you. But I still don't trust you.
You're so cute when you're upset.
Stop that. I'm still angry at you.
All right, all right.
Alvin, can I ask you one last thing?
Of course.
Tell us why you're helping us. What's in it for you?
He gets to be on the box cover.
You're asking that now? Because I love the hell out of you guys, of course.
The most disingenuous thing of all time.
More lies!
How could you even think that? I'm hurt.
Oh, Alvin. Yeah, there should be, we need to, this is I think this is a big shift in the game after we go on the Wyverns, so we definitely want to do a search throughout, like, all of the towns and everything for side quests like this right here.
Did you introduce this Karla person to Rowan and Milla?
Yeah, I did.
Well, your acquaintances are my acquaintances. Hook a girl up!
Here she goes. Fine, fine. Let's head to Shandu.
Oh, hello, Jude. Good to see you again. Hi, I'm Karla Outway.
I'm Leia Rolando.
Hey, I recognize you. I've seen you here in the city before, haven't I?
Name's Alvin. I do get around. It's possible you've seen me before. What about yourself? You must be from out of town if you're staying at the inn.
That's right. I'm from Canbalar. I haven't been home in a long time, though.
Oh, we've been there. Not the most pleasant of trips.
I'm sorry to hear that. Were you able to meet with King Gaius?
We did. He's a stern man, but clearly very dedicated to his people. In a way, he was kind of amazing.
Kind of amazing, yeah, but super scary. Why can't he just be nice to people?
King Gaius didn't always used to be that way. Do you know about the Battle of Fezabel?
Well...
It was a battle fought on the Fezabel Outback 20 years ago between Rashigal and Azul. The battle only ended due to a giant tsunami. No one's sure why it appeared when it did. It ended up causing dramatic changes to the region's spirit climb. That's how it became Fezabel Marsh, with all its twisted marsh flows.
Oh, right. That Battle of Fezabel. Yup, it's all coming back to me.
Wow, you actually remember? I'm kind of shocked.
Jude, she is obviously lying. Come on, bro.
You don't need to be embarrassed if you don't know. It's never too late to learn.
Oh, Karla, you're so nice. You could learn a lot from her, Jude.
Uh-huh.
During that battle, Gaius led a battalion of Longdao soldiers, even though he was a member of a different tribe himself. At just 20 years old, he led his troops to victory against an entire regiment of the Rashigal army. He was also the first to sense the oncoming arrival of the giant tsunami.
Gaius is 40 then? If that was 20 years ago? And he was 20 at the time? I thought the Gaius was younger than that. I thought the Gaius was in his 30s.
He advised the Longdao chief to retreat, but the chief couldn't bring himself to give the order. The tsunami ended up swallowing both armies and wiped out Gaius's entire battalion.
So that's how he became the ornery fellow we all know and love. Gotta hand it to him, though. It is true that most folk want a strong leader to guide them. And he's certainly won the trust of his people.
Gosh, Karla, you really do know all about history.
Well, at least when it comes to King Gaius.
Is there a reason for that?
There just might be. See you later, everyone.
What do you think she meant by that?
I wonder.
I wonder indeed. Oh, we immediately do the next Karla thing. I was about to say, if I remember right, there are like 5 different times where you talk to Karla. I think it's 5, maybe 6, and that was the 3rd one.
Plenty of heat between Karla and Gaius, huh?
You make it sound so illicit.
And poor, sweet Jude's left out in the cold.
Come on, you know that's not why I'm looking for Karla.
Bet she's waiting in Shandu.
You think I don't know that?
All right, you two, all right. If Milla hears about this, she's gonna be none too pleased. Okay. We could try and do more stuff with the Colosseum also, but I don't like solo fights in Tales of, so we're probably not going to mess with the whatchamacallit until we're higher level and it becomes a cakewalk. We'll see, though.
Are you okay? You look pale.
I'm fine. I just keep thinking about Hamil.
What happened there isn't your fault. You should try forgetting about it. I guess that's easier said than done. Maybe it would help to go see Hamil for ourselves.
Fresh mutton? Ugh, I'm exhausted. That cargo looks pretty heavy. They're all books, and yes, they really are. Who knew paper could be so heavy? What if you buy some from me? It would really help lighten my load. What kind of books are they? I've got all sorts of rare finds. Like this first edition of the Chronicles of Kresnik. This baby could fetch 5 million gold at auction easy. Next, we have the fabled book of battle tactics from the legendary Ilbert the Conductor, titled The Complete Tactician. Not only that, it's a limited edition that contains a supplemental volume of the Conductor's poetry, titled Mad Screams of Love. Rowan, you dog, you. The Conductor's poetry? Mad Screams of Love? How did that get on the market? You've got yourself a sale. Alvin instantly. Thank you very much. Wait! Surely all of us have done foolish things in our youth that we'd be embarrassed to confront today. Aren't we as adults supposed to turn a blind eye to such things in order to spare others from their shame? I've never seen Rowan like this. I'm ashamed to say it. That only makes me want to read it all the more. I guess that makes me a child still. The only shame here would be abandoning that healthy, youthful curiosity in an attempt to seem more grown-up than you are. Real men have to hold on to their childlike curiosity for as long as they can. Which is why I'm going to indulge mine with this special edition copy of Rowan's masterwork. Sounds good to me. How cruel. Oh no, I'm so sorry. This book has already been sold to another buyer. Why did you offer it then, idiot? Someone in Sherrilton who already paid in full. Oh, that was a close one. Ah, you've broken my heart. I'm so sorry. Perhaps I could offer you a free copy of this book by way of an apology. It's an equally rare treasure itself. Enjoy for free. What is this? Looks to be a Longdao dictionary from the great clan of Azul. It's the same language that Wingle used after his booster-induced transformation. Ah, that was Longdao. Sounds like that bookseller was pulling one over on us. If they're a great clan, why would a dictionary of their language be rare? Actually, she may not have been exaggerating much at all. You see, the Longdao tribe operated under a dual caste system of governance. The upper and lower castes were divided not only by political power, but by cultural differences as well. Even among the upper caste, only a few high nobles were permitted to speak the clan language. It was a privilege reserved for the elite. So hello is Unalai. Please forgive me is Hidignan. Linguistics isn't my subject. I studied Longdao during my time in the military, but just barely enough for light conversation. So what was Wingle saying? I wish I knew. Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing if I even heard what he said correctly. It does seem pretty difficult. Well, maybe we can help jog your memory. Jude, how would you say mad screams of love in Longdao? Oh dear, and I was so sure I had successfully changed the subject. Let's see, mad. You didn't actually look it up. Oh, Rowan. Rowan. Do. I think that timed one up in the Colosseum is Karla. So let's go ahead and talk to her real fast. Is there one with, Alvin's mom? Can you give him up high? Nope, it looks like it's just the Colosseum one. We definitely need to go to Hamil. We should go to every town that we can, basically, and see if there are any side quests around before we go on the Wyverns. I'm pretty sure... Actually, I'm, like, certain, even. I'm not even going to say pretty sure. I'm certain that there's a boss fight, like, right after you go on the Wyverns. So we should get into some fights to use up the rest of the dish we have now. And then we can... Who has a Lilium Orb ready to go? Oh, Alvin, of course. Only got one level, though. While he was gone in the mountains, training on his own. Doo-doo. Disorienting Strike. Hello, second Lilium Orb. The Heck Friar. Get a little bit of strength up there. So we should use up the rest of the dish we have right now. That's pretty good. And then use, like, the 100% experience up dish for the boss after the Wyvern flight.
I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you today?
Karla, if you don't mind us asking, what's your relation to King Gaius?
Now, I sure wasn't expecting that.
Come on, I bet it's a great story.
I appreciate your interest, but I get the sense that Jude isn't asking out of idle curiosity. Around the time of the Battle of Fezabel, I was betrothed to a man from the Longdao tribe. It was an arranged marriage, but nevertheless, we fell in love with each other at first sight. Naturally, my betrothed had to go to war with the rest of his tribe, but he never came back.
Because of the tsunami?
No.
It wasn't Gaius, was it?
My betrothed was one of the Longdao chief's aides. He wanted to make a name for himself before we got married. He must have thought that's what I wanted. So when Gaius told the Longdao chief about the incoming tsunami, my betrothed told the chief that Gaius was out of his mind and swore that a retreat wouldn't be necessary.
Well. Karma.
And Gaius went after him for that?
The few people who survived the tsunami said that my betrothed was still alive after it had passed, and that Gaius was with him.
I can't believe it.
All I know for sure is that he never came back. They never even found his body. I don't know for sure if Gaius did something to him. When I asked the king about it, he refused to answer. After the battle, my father died from an illness, and I never saw my brother Ersten again. I've been alone ever since.
After all that, you'd be nuts not to hate the guy.
Come on, Alvin.
And I bet your hatred for King Gaius is pretty much the only thing keeping you going at this point.
What part of Come On Alvin made you think that you should continue that?
You may be right about that.
I'm sorry.
Now, it's time for me to leave Shandu for a while.
Where are you going?
Somewhere in Azul. See you all around.
Okay, bye. You gonna try and fight any of the Devil's Beasts today? No. We might be able to fight the one in Vehicle Mine because it's the weakest of them, but I think I usually leave the Devil's Beasts fights for pretty late into the game because most, if not all of them, are pretty high level. Do we have anything else? That exclamation mark is just the Coliseum matches, which we can do at any time. I'm not worried about that. Let's start our trip around the world to check that we have all the side quests we want done. We can't go to Canbalar or Shilen Woods, and we can't go to Fenmont. So we definitely know we have stuff to do at Hamil. Let's go there first.